Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dean here today with Burn 1. Initially, my plan was to come back with a tournament report, but I was out of town when doing the Shadowverse Open tournament. I ended 3-2, and, I come sit down at home, getting ready to actually do the recording for the games and kind of talk about what I chose and why, and I see that Shadowverse is updated and we have the new mini expansion. So I decided I'll just, we'll do 118 pack opening. Hopefully we can hit the new leader Pyrrhus. But yeah, so yeah, that's the main reason I haven't been making content. If you've been following, the other channels, Shadowverse Evolve, Burn 1, you would know that I've been mostly looking at the digital side of the game, or the physical side of the game, and I was on vacation until February. So I came in, I was a month out of the meta. It makes playing really hard. It makes playing a lot of different decks really hard. And I immediately signed up for an online tournament, the Shadowverse Evolve Open. That's once a month, I think. So yeah, I was trying to get ready for that in time. I think all of these are still old cards. But yeah, because I was doing that, I wasn't really wanting to make too much content last month. I needed to get used to the meta and figure out what I wanted to play. Ended up settling on Puppet Portal because that was my favorite deck from last expansion, and I ended up going 4-1 in the GP 3 times with it. So I felt like it was one of my stronger decks. I dropped Sephi Rune because I didn't like the gameplay. I felt like every deck was able to counter what I was trying to do, as far as the push. Maybe I was playing it wrong, I'm not sure. I just felt like I wasn't able to actually kill people. Yeah, okay. 110 more packs. I just felt like the deck couldn't kill people. I mean, I lost to it twice, but I beat it 3 times in my tournament runs, so it just felt very mid for a deck that people were hyping up. The Sephi itself was hard to get online. The Yukishima was getting countered by garbage, especially on ladder. I mean, I guess the tournament experience was a lot different. People weren't bringing the Portalcraft piles into their meta runs. But yeah, it was very annoying to play. And so I went with Chess. I actually like that deck from last expansion, and Chess surprisingly did not drop a single... No, it dropped 1 game on the entire tournament. I only ran 5 rounds because then I was X2. 3-2, not good enough to top, so ended up dropping out because I wasn't, out of town. Oh, it's a new one, right? Is this the meme? It's not super good. But yeah, that was the that was my second deck, was Chess, and then the third deck was Sword. You gotta play the actual good decks as well. The only real thing that I changed was I took Metatron out of the list. A lot of people were playing it. I don't know if they still are, because it just felt really bad. I feel like Metatron as a card, while powerful, you want to... Oh, this is a new card. What does this one do? Why is this bad? Oh, yeah, because it's amulet support, and you have Diamond Master, which blows up the board. Nah. But yeah, I just felt like Metatron did nothing in the sword deck that I found when I was playing it. Because you don't really have a turn 6 with the deck. You have Maximus on 5 as your best card. Ooh, Alex. 2 new cards.
A brand new adventure awaits. Here we go.
I'm excited to play a deck with the new Alice.
Have courage and walk on. Do not mock the power of aromas.
Oh, this is like the meme card, yeah. The fairy support. Yeah, I felt like Shadow was very strong, but I didn't really have enough time to sit down and play it. Too many other random things I've been, you know, trying to get ready for Weiss regionals, trying to get ready for Shadowverse Evolve, so trying to make some content for that. And digital is just a little bit on the side at the moment, but still want to definitely, you know, there's as many. I want to try to like show off some of those cards, get some videos uploaded to this channel. Ultimately, this is my personal channel, so I don't care as much, but, you know, try to give you guys some good content. Ooh, this is the good card, right?
There'd be no ocean without all of us.
Summon the Eternal Whale. Eternal Whale is like a really annoying card. I don't know if it's as good anymore because, man, this game's a lot stronger than it used to be. I feel like rotation's almost the strongest it's been in a long time. Ooh, you get card sleeves for Alice. She won that popularity poll. Yeah, so something I do know is that I managed to pull all of the leaders, all 4, in like 100 packs. I think it's also my 3rd copy of this. Managed to pull all of the leaders, you know, like 130 packs, I think, 150 packs. So we're hoping to get that new leader. Yeah, the Masamune and the Aurelia, all of that. Crab. Yeah, when I came back, I almost lost to this too. Some guy was playing this plus the fountain or whatever with the classic card that gives the card +1/+1 at the end of turn. It was really scary. It was like a 7/7 at the end of turn 3 or turn 4. Oh, is this guy good? I haven't seen much Blood. I'm looking at the tournament reports too. Blood had like a 38% win rate, so Blood's probably not a real deck. Armed Dragon though, Armed Dragon was doing pretty good. Yeah, and I still don't know. Even after playing Sephiroth and watching it get played, looking at its win rate, I think I'm kind of right. But it was 7 of the top 8 spots. Sephiroth was. For the most recent Shadowverse of like Open. I don't know if that's like a numbers thing where there's just too many people playing or if it's actually good. Because I didn't feel like it was good. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Sometimes I am wrong. But also people felt like they were like keeping unbelievably weak hands. Oh, this card is insane. This is the strongest card in the game. Right, because like the people who would beat me would like slap down triple Goblin Wanderer on 8 plus like heal. They would heal like 15 in a turn. That was like the only time I would lose to Sephi is when I'm playing a deck that I... See, the problem that I have is like all the meta decks can out of hand you from 20. Like, right, Lutzor can definitely out of hand you from 20 with Kagamitsu plus like Barbarossa. Like, they have like actual lines. So it's only beating these decks that can't out of hand 20, which are never the meta ones. They're not really the meta ones. Shadow's gonna be able to kill you from full health. I'm like 8. So I don't know what you're actually beating. You're beating the garbage. You're beating my portal deck. You're not even beating chess. Because chess can deal like 20 plus damage pretty easy as well. Oh, I guess the other interesting thing I did with at least my deck list where I dropped, was Angelic Blessing for my chest deck. I know a lot of people play that card. I think it's awful. I think the, oh no. Technical issue. I think the card draw isn't needed. Between all of your draw spells, you still burn cards even without it. And it's not like your spell boost, so that doesn't do anything. And it's a dead card 2 out of... It's like a dead card 50% in games. This card, I think this card's unplayable. This is like a meme. It's a good meme, but a meme. 7 mana, do nothing. I mean, like, you get the 2 cards. If 4/2 on the board on turn 7 is not getting you killed, then I don't know. Or on 7. I guess, like, it could be 5. It could be turn 5. Maybe even, like, turn 4. The open triple ramp. Now, when do we get a buff Dragon Oracle? I know they've been changing a lot of cards. Oh, this card? I think this card's going to make rotation. Like, if this card is actually good, this card will get nerfed. Floros Invoke is one of the most obnoxious things in the game. I don't know, like, what even in... I guess we have Uranus in rotation. So Uranus will be, like, a better card. I always feel like Tempo Uranus on 3 never feels good, but now it might be necessary, so... Maybe it won't be as bad as I think. So maybe you'll just make Blood better, because you have to have the answers. And I guess Sword has, like... Yeah, there's, like, enough target removal, too, in the meta. Is this new? I have no idea. Portal's still just playing the old cards, so... I do think if there's, like, a deck that I shouldn't have brought to that tournament, though, it was Portal. Despite me going 4-1 multiple times in the GP, when playing Portal, it felt like you could just draw the wrong half of your deck. It's like you draw, like, Orcus, but no Puppet Generators, or you draw Puppets, but no Orcus. Which, actually, that one's fine, as long as you draw Lashina. Yeah, there was, like, one game, it's, like, my last game, I get to turn 6, I Absolute Chastity to draw 5. With no high-cost cards in hand, I draw 5 2-drops and lose the game. Which is, like, you know, that's just unlucky, but... I don't know, I don't see these other meta decks having similar, like, low rolls. This card's terrible. This card is, like, never going to be good. I know I saw Ignitius talk about this. This just copies this, like... I misread this. I thought it, like, doubled the spell boost, but it doesn't actually double the spell boost. It just spell boosts the card that you add to your hand as many times as the card that you copied. So, this is terrible. Like, you have to have, like, a 0 mana card that you're copying with this for this to even be worth. And, like, this is such a terrible thing on the mana curve. This is not going to be played unlimited, and I don't think this will ever be played in rotation. Rotation right now is, like, way too fast for 5 mana to do nothing. Damn, I wanted that leader. But not enough to actually pull for, because I don't play Forest. I think it's my 3rd copy of her as well. I'm not sure. Haven't been following. I know that people hyped up the new Dragon Legendary and said it would go in Bahamut. Which I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I can try that deck out. But I think that Bahamut as like a deck is just really lame. It doesn't feel cool to play. And it's also pretty weak, I think. Especially since Uranus is in the meta, it's like double Uranus kills you from like basically full health. So I'll definitely have to I'll try it. I'll try, you know, maybe make a video on it, but that definitely will not be a deck that I'm playing on ladder for very long. Also, some people play Glistening Angel still, which is always really weird when I see that, because it's like, what invokes are you stopping in the current meta? There's Commander Sword, which isn't a real deck. Not many people play because Loot Sword's too popular. And there's other Bahamut decks, but those are also not popular, so why are you playing Glistening Angel? I mean, granted, the counterplay is there if needed, but I'm talking about the potential for Dragon Bahamut to come back. And also, I think Armed Dragon is just too strong. That deck kills him like turn 5. Some games. And the fact that they have the option to go defensive is like really obnoxious. I don't know why. That card has 2 forms. 3 forms? Okay, I definitely have at least like 4 copies of this now. Definitely at least 3, possibly 4. Okay. I have to play the Dragon deck now. Or at least try something. Yeah, people were more hyped up on the fact that the card drew and like regained mana and was cheaper. And combo with the 7 mana amulet that like searches Bahamut. But I like the whale. The whale's pretty hype. Also, if you're playing a Bahamut deck and you shove like a bunch of whales in, I think that makes your deck worse. Because you want to be drawing those cards that you can, like play down, get mana back, or play down for a lot of mana. And then you have a bunch of 1 mana draws, so the whale might make that card unplayable. For what people think it's for. Overall, I think it's a decent card regardless. I don't think Dragon plays a ton of card draw at the moment either. Oh, this guy, yeah. Oh my. Looks like we're whiffing. Unless we get some last pack magic here at the end. Not sure how to feel about Last Word Shadows. Some people have said like it bricks too hard, but the Abyssal Kernel when it comes down, and also like the early game aggression is really good. I also don't think that this mini did much for a lot of decks. I feel like it was a lot of pretty mid cards overall. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe fairies are real somehow. Maybe the spell boost card is somehow good. Nah, that one's impossible. The spell boost card can't be good. Damn. Don't get to get all of the leaders in only 200 packs? 280 packs? 270? Oh, well, that's it for this time. I'll look to be trying to get out some, like, Dragon gameplay or maybe some Alice gameplay this week. Until then, you know, peace.